I'm in Mississippi with my mom, and we are going to the casino. Party, party, party. It was sunny 25 seconds ago.
And it'll be sunny in 25 seconds. So Rivage, right in front of us. Woo! Go Rivage.
So many kids in the elevator are like, oh, how pretty it is. We got is this the ocean?
Gulf, so it's
the Gulf.
Water. Inlet.
Guys, I'm really good at geography, don't worry. It's so pretty. We're organizing this pantry, which stepping out is ginormous. Walking in, we have right now all of the food in all of the organizational containers just out on the counters. And the cabinets for the most part are empty. Now this is not the kitchen for this home. The kitchen is here and it is in the process of being remodeled, so the cabinetry is going to match in here, but that is the current kitchen. This is just the pantry. So it looks like this. Massive, massive, massive. Used to be a dining room, converted into a pantry. So the first step in organizing any space is to throw away what you no longer need. So for food, you check the expiration dates, which are usually on the bottom, and then we're going to organize it by categories: baking, dinner, etc., and organize it, see what we have, and then see what containers we want to use. But the first thing is to find the expired items, throw them away, and organize them into categories. After that, we're also going to organize all the containers we have so that we have the best selection, and it's kind of just matching up what makes sense in what container. So I'm going to do a montage of us organizing that. Yesterday it got dark and my camera died, so I'm just gonna update you guys on what we did. We organized all of the containers and wiped them down, but those are all the jars and whatnot, and then those are like containers for like bags of chips, boxes, that kind of stuff. And then we went through all the food, found the expired stuff, and separated it into categories. So we have protein shakes, and coffee. That all belongs to one person in this house, so we kept it together because we're gonna make them kind of a drink station. And then we have like rices, beans, that kind of stuff, noodles, soups, canned goods. That's a big box of cans of black beans, sauces, rices, and rice packets. And then this is all baking stuff, candy, snack foods, and kind of oatmeal, like those kind of snacky things. And then over here we have the tea and liquid IV cool drink station. Now we are about to decant everything into containers, which is the most fun part for sure. It helps if you have two people because one can like hold the jar, one can pour, and then while they're pouring you can make a label for it. But if you have just one person, just make sure you're labeling things as you go because you may think you will remember what it is, but you won't. And then put the expiration dates, if it's something pertinent, like that might expire, put them on the label. If it's something you use every day and you're definitely using it before it expires, I don't put an expiration date. But we're going to decant and I'm going to montage it.
My name is Wendy, and I've just renovated my pantry from a dining room that I didn't need. I had two dining rooms, and I just thought I'd rather have a nice room for myself where I could just have all the things I liked, feel creative, and just have a lot of space that made me feel joyful and creative. And so I just want to show you around. So it's a work in process, and so this would be my pantry. And up here we have like teas. This is kind of the things you would use every day. We have some teas, snacks for my older kids that are way taller than I am and can see them. He's kind of one of those kids that wants to just grab and go. That's him. And then we've got like things you would use to make your dinner on a regular basis. And like I say, there's still a lot of room for fill-in because we have just renovated the pantry. And so we're still filling things in. I just want to kind of give you a preview. And then we've got areas down here where there's right now is cereal, and then there'll be several containers with chips of different kinds and snacks that the kids can just grab and go and, you know, make a bowl of cereal, put it right back. And then we've got the area down here for the produce, such as potatoes and anything like that that would go in that area. So we have a cabinet here that's for my husband. I'm 5'2", my husband's 6'3". I thought this is the perfect space for all the things he would like to have, because these are not things I use, because they're like protein powders, several different kinds, and the things he likes to use like before and after a workout, some oatmeal, and he loves some coffee pods, and I'm not really a big coffee drinker, so this is a space for him to kind of keep the things that are special to him and kind of exclusive that way. So we had an organizer come in and organize all our, you know, lay out the blueprint of where everything might go. And then we're going to be filling in spaces as we go as well, with some consultation also from our organizer at that point. And so this one will be our snacks. So we got, you know, the super sweets. I'm having a sugar day. You know, I need me some sugar. And then we've got popcorn, you know, and then we've got like snacks that are more on the healthy side. And then we're going to have more candy up here, and then whatever fills in, you know, kind of just whatever the snack of the week is. Now we've got a start to pasta, a start to like rices and things like that, and then start to legumes and any kind of like quinoa and anything like that would go in this cabinet. And then we come down to my little passion that I like. Every once in a while I get this bug where I just want to start baking at 2 o'clock in the morning. And of course you can't go to the store and just get whatever it might be that you'd want to bake. So I always want to have it on hand. And so this is where it is. You know, I got pretty much anything I would need to bake. So moving down here, and like I say, we're working on handles still because we are also renovating the kitchen. And so we'll be putting on handles, you know, and I haven't quite decided on what those handles will be. So in this area we have our back stock. So if there's a little bit left of something that doesn't fit in a container, if we want to buy something that we use a whole lot of, we put it in here. We do have the canned goods that we use more on a daily basis, and the oils that we would use to cook with. And as I say, a lot of this is still being filled in with things as we kind of figure out what we need to put in here. And as I say, also we're doing the kitchen still. So we're kind of still in the decision-making process of where things would go in some cases. But otherwise, I just wanted to show you around on my walls, because this is where I'm really excited. I just kind of went, and as time went by, I bought things that I felt passion for. I didn't think that they had to necessarily match or go together. It just had to make me feel something, give me the feels. And so I started out with Marie Antoinette. And then I kind of went with, I wanted color, I wanted messages that reminded me of the way I want to feel on the days that maybe you don't feel quite that way. And then on the days that I feel that way, it makes me feel even more that way. And so for me, it's kind of just an eclectic little room that just is a fun place to go and be creative. And my friend and myself, my friend and my husband bought me, we'll be happily sending you pictures of that along the way. And my organizer will help me organize that as well. And so it was nice to see all y'all, and I can't wait to have you come back.